Hi Aquarius, welcome to your love reading for February 2022. Before we get into the card, let's go ahead and get you some letters. We usually do the letters at the end, but let's do it now. What is the sign of Aquarius? Most people care about their love life for February 2022. Okay, so let's turn them over. You've got T-I-E, see the word tie, E-I-E. So you might be looking for your person's name or initials here. N-A. Let me just move it down a little bit so you can see everything. Here we go. O-R-U-S-E-U and L. So again, it could be a first name, middle name, last name. It could just be something that kind of relates to what you have going on in your love life. So I'll go ahead and I'll leave them here so you can see them throughout the reading. And let's go ahead and pull some cards. This is a love reading for the sign of Aquarius for February 2022. First card you have is Two of Wands. Love reading for the sign of Aquarius for February 2022. Justice. Love reading for the sign of Aquarius for February 2022. Eight of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Aquarius for February. Three of Wands. Love reading for the sign of Aquarius for February. Knight of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Aquarius for February. Judgment. So far, all of the air signs have had the Judgment card, which is interesting. Gemini, Libra, and now you. Love reading for the sign of Aquarius for February. Knight of Pentacles. This also came up for Gemini. I think actually all of you again, all the air signs. Love reading for the sign of Aquarius for February. Three of Swords. Love reading for the sign of Aquarius for February. Death. So like I said, this is just really weird that all of the air signs kind of have a similar theme, kind of new beginnings, but more important, what you have here is someone who is changing, someone with destructive behavior. Okay, so let's see what you have. I also, kind of the first thing that gets my attention here is you've got Two and Three of Wands. So the sign of Aquarius has been waiting. Two and Three of Wands represents waiting, especially the Two of Wands. Like a relationship has been on hold, or somebody's been making you wait for a decision, maybe as far as like, are you going to stay together? Because this is the breakup card, and you do have this with the Death card. So for some of you, maybe a relationship or a marriage ended. The good news is that you have the Judgment card. Like I said, it came up for all of the air signs. This is a new beginning. This can also be for exes, and we are gonna do the X spread after this. A relationship coming back to life. Three of Wands is telling me maybe this has been about timing. Maybe the timing was off for you and the person that you love. You've got Justice, which represents a sign of Libra. This can also just be like, finally the universe is making things right for you in your love life. If you're single, there can be new people coming in with the Judgment card here. There can be a new relationship that changes everything for you. Plus, you also have the Death card. This means that there can be a very dramatic change in your love life, either because maybe you're ending a relationship, you're starting a relationship, you're moving in with someone, or if you're single, you're meeting someone very significant. For some of you, maybe there's been a relationship or marriage where someone has just felt trapped and you really don't see a way out of it. Or some of you, that situation, like you might really be figuring out what you need to do to get out of that relationship. You have Knight of Swords. There's a lot of things changing. There's a lot of things moving in your love life and a lot of unexpected changes with the Knight of Swords. Okay, let's get a few more. Let's see what else comes up for Aquarius. What other messages are there for the sign of Aquarius? February. You've got Five of Cups. This also came up for Libra, which could be why I keep wanting to say Libra for Aquarius. The Chariot. And Queen of Swords. So this is you because you are an air sign, whether you're male or female. You are the Queen of Swords. So kind of what I'm seeing here is, there's been tears. You've been really unhappy with what's going on in your love life, either because you're single or because someone's just not coming through for you. But you've got the Chariot. This is there's big change here. This also is victory. You're succeeding. Either you're succeeding in staying together, you're succeeding in, like, finally you've been waiting for something to change. Maybe you wanted a more committed relationship. This is victory. It's victory. It can also represent the sign of Cancer. Okay, so let me get a few more from the confirmation deck, and then we'll move on to the X spread. What else does Aquarius need to hear? Two of Pentacles. What else does Aquarius need to hear about their love life? Five of Cups. So you've got the Five of Cups 2 times now. It's here, but it's also right there. So there's been tears for the sign of Aquarius. There's been a sense of disappointment or even regrets. What else does Aquarius need to hear for their love life? And you've got Temperance. Okay, so let me move you that way a little bit. So kind of what I'm seeing here, it's for some of you, like, there's been a relationship that's just been through a lot. Somebody has just kind of left you hanging. There's been a lot of instability. Yeah, because you've got two number 2s here side by side. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands. For some of you, this has been about a choice, either between 2 people or 2 circumstances, like leaving or staying. There's been a lot of instability around your love life. This is your repeat card. Same card from different decks. There's been disappointment. There's been tears. There's been sadness, but you do have Temperance here, telling you that although there's been a lot of sadness and tears, there's healing. This also is telling you to be patient. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the X spread. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what's going on between you and your ex for the month of February. Aquarius and their ex, February 2022. We've got 8 of Wands. Aquarius and their ex, February 2022. The Sun. Aquarius and their ex, February. 6 of Wands. Aquarius and their ex, February. The Hierophant. Aquarius and their ex for February. 6 of Cups. Aquarius and their ex for February. 8 of Cups. Aquarius and their ex for February. The Double. Aquarius and their ex for February. 3 of Cups. Aquarius and their ex for February. And you've got 10 of Swords. Yeah, so, you know, the first spread, that's still your reading. It's not just for exes, it's for singles and couples, but this focuses mostly just on exes, You know, and I see that there's been a lot of painful energy around you and your ex. You've also, this card is just telling me that you have found it very difficult to move on. And it can be, you know, that we have the Double here. There's maybe still some harsh feelings. There's a lot of kind of negativity around Aquarius and an ex where maybe you can't let go because of that. Interesting that in the heart of the reading, we have 6 of Cups. So in the month of February, I am posting these readings a little late. But this is telling me that for Aquarius, there's a very strong focus on the past, either because you're seeing this person or you're hearing from them. For some of you, you may find it really hard to move on from this person, which is right here. You can't move on because some of you still feel like you belong with this person. Like there could still be hope. This is Major Arcana Soulmate card. You may still feel a pull towards them is what I'm seeing here. The good news, if you can't let go of this person, is that I see unexpected communication. I see unexpected changes. And you've got victory here. Plus you have the Sun, the most positive card out of the entire deck. This is telling me that there's success still around you and your ex. This is happiness, joy, marriage, love. For some of you, there just could have been a misunderstanding. That seems to come up for all of the air signs. But I see, even though there's someone here who felt really betrayed and stabbed in the back, and there's a lot of harsh feelings, there's still happiness here. There's still joy. Okay, let me get a few more. Aquarius and their ex for February. Knight of Swords. So you did have this in the first spread. Aquarius and their ex. 3 of Swords. Aquarius and their ex. I think you did have the 3 of Swords in the first spread. And Ace of Cups. Yeah, so this is, you know, a pretty loud message for all of the air signs where you've been brokenhearted. 3 of Swords. Your heart has been broken. There's been a breakup, a divorce, a lot of arguments. There's unexpected changes here. Things could change very quickly. You could be apart one day and then working things out the next day, because this is for exes and you've got a new beginning. A new beginning is still possible. For some of you, you're going to be exploring this in the month of February or March, because you have major kind of soulmate card here. Okay, let me get some from the confirmation deck. Aquarius and their ex for February. Seven of Cups. Aquarius and their ex for February. Page of Wands. Aquarius and their ex for February. And Three of Wands. So interesting, Three of Wands again, because that was in the last spread. You had 2 and 3 of Wands. So yeah, this is just telling you, for those of you like where you have zero contact with your ex, maybe you're wondering like, how are we going to reconcile, or how is there going to be a new beginning when there's zero communication? This is telling you, wait, this is all about timing. This card is all about timing. I do see communication for Aquarius and their ex. There's very exciting communication. Some of you could be hearing this person still loves you. There's change around this person. But the Seven of Cups tells me that things could be very confusing, so be careful. Because you have Seven of Cups and Eight of Cups. Maybe there's certain feelings that you have to leave behind. And you have the Devil in this reading. Maybe you felt really betrayed by your ex. It could be a very confusing decision as far as, do you want to take them back? But all the cards here tell me that you can manifest this in the month of February. Okay, Aquarius, this has been your love reading for February 2022. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll speak to you again next month.